Um, I was born in Chicago, and around the age of 3, my mother moved to New Jersey, and we stayed here for a couple of years. And then at some point, um, after my little sister was born, there was a decision that was made based on how she needed to be educated. And so from that, I was sort of like piled into the decision making where I went to Haiti, which I didn't have a problem with. I was very excited. The very first time I went to Haiti was in '86. I was 8 years old, and I have these vivid memories of seeing Jean Claude Duvalier, like, stream of cars just driving down, like, long stretches of the main roads and just throwing money out of the cars. And I didn't understand what was going on. Um, I returned to America, stayed for another year, went back um, in '88. I was about to turn 10. And I think from that till my 20s, those years were very intense. Growing up in Haiti, being a teenager in a time where you see multitudes of political actions and just social issues, and just being part of that. Um, I can remember the very first time I heard a gunshot. Um, I was very, very young. I didn't understand what I was listening to, what I was hearing. And then as the years went on, more and more fear sort of took its roots in me. And I think it wasn't till later as an adult I understood why I have the feelings that I have. In terms of social status, I know a lot of times I mention socioeconomic status, and people ask me, well, why do you talk about social economic status? What does that mean to you? Um, I was always straddling both ends. And this is also me being an American born Haitian, where you're never one thing. There's always that mixture of being one thing and the other. And sometimes to certain people, you're not pure enough. And with the social status where I was living, I pretty much understood what it would meant, like eating let's say ribeye, eating turkey for a Sunday dinner, having a very lavish dinner, down to having almost nothing to eat. I've like spent my afternoons after school walking around with buckets and gallons, just looking for some place to buy a little bit of water, just for 12 people in a household to have a little bit of water to drink and cook with. When you take that sort of like extreme of both worlds, where I've sat in friends' houses and family, like a distant family, where pretty much where they were living was near, architecturally speaking, resembling shanties, where